So today we're creating a beautiful world where a whole bunch of people are gonna run around in an MMORPG. We just need to find a good island to set up our world in. This one doesn't look too bad. Almost looks like a dinosaur. So we set that up and then we can start to build our town. Which this is the town square right here. So we set up a few decorations, like maybe a wheel cart over here to the side. That looks good. Ooh, filled it up halfway already. And then how about a signboard next to the town square, like here? Not quite full yet to expand. Maybe we set up a light post right next to it, or somewhere down here. That looks good. And that was enough. Now the total area expanded, and that also gave us a little bit of production points. So now we can start to make our first design decision, where we pick the job the heroes will start with once they start our game. One of those game within a game sort of ventures. Now we don't have too many to pick from, because this is only a demo, but we could do a mage, an explorer, or a forager. The forager seems to be the most diverse, so why don't they start with this job? It'll give us a bit more research that we can do. And there we have it. The heroes of this world will be foragers, searching far and wide. Teaching Pokemon, nope, wrong thing. But in order for there to be something worth foraging, designer would need to develop and craft the things that would populate the world. Well, that's gonna be no problem at all, and that's just the start of our journey. So now that our heroes will have a job, we can set them up with a quest. We just need to find what to add for a quest. Well, since they're foragers, maybe they should get a foraging job to begin with. Denfelk is looking for grass seeds. Sure, that's fine. Job number 1. Cut grass, because telling people to touch grass isn't good enough, but now we need to sign off some assets for our game, which is pretty much the unlocking system. So we have assets in the bottom row that we need to unlock. Let's get some big round trees unlocked, and then there's a quest giver here, Denfelk themselves. Now we also need a quest item, which we can reprioritize in the list, thankfully, and now we can unlock tall grass. So now we can actually set up the quest for our adventurers to do. We put Denfelk somewhere. How about by the cart here? That makes sense. And now we need to put down the grass for them to cut down, which can go over here, I think. Let's just set up a nice little area here, and this is also helping our town expand a little bit more. Excellent. That looks like a good little field. And now we can add a tester. So we have our first beta tester in the game. Speaking to the NPC, they're gonna go through the quest to make sure it works properly. And if they do that the first time, then they get production points. And it looks like they're already about to complete it. They did! Awesome! That seems to be working pretty well. So let's go ahead and start another quest. Maybe branching out into a different field. Okay, we already have a few testers in here that are gonna end up doing the same quest, but they're also making friends, it looks like. But let's give them something new to do. Because as MMOs go, you get a little taste of everything before deciding what you want to do. So we did a forager one already, even though bomb flowers sounds like fun. There's a cartographer as well, and a mage. Let's do the exploring next. That makes sense. Gives us a lot of options to spend on too. Go for it. So we did a little bit of grass seeding and now we're cartographing, if those are words. But we also have to sign off on a lot of things. We have a town square, we need an NPC and a building. Okay, so the building is right there. That's easily enough. And there's also a decoration set here, which adds a whole bunch of things to the sign-off list. That sounds like a difficult time. Maybe we don't mess with that yet. We need this NPC here, so let's shuffle some things around again. And you have a location restriction. Well, it's a good thing we got the building then, and there's also a few other NPCs here as well, but we can only move things around so many times. So let's just unlock the tree because that's pretty cheap, and then another NPC, and then we can't really get to you, but do we need you? I'm not sure. Let's get the rock and then the arrow board. Arrow board? Arrow sign board, whatever. We got all those things. So now it's time for the cartography office. And honestly, the cartographer being next to the signpost sounds like a thing that makes sense. So you go right here, and that was enough to expand the city. Awesome. And then you need to be inside the interior of this so we can enter the building. All the furniture is grayed out because I guess we need that set. But at least the cartographer can go in here, right at the north point of this compass on the ground. I play enough MMOs, I know how set design works, and they're already talking to him. But let's exit the building. Whoa, is someone attacking? What are you doing? We have someone just causing a ruckus? Is that a griefer? That is. Interesting. But they did that well enough, so let's get to the third thing going, a mage. Rognan was expecting a visit from a wizard. He needs someone to help track down where his spellcaster has gone. Well, that's the third thing there, and now we have one of everything. So from here, I think we can decide how we want to do things, and that's a complete quest there. What are you doing? This guy is so weird. Okay, but we need the Thistle Farmer house here, a hero's house, there's the NPC, and then we have 2 other NPCs trying to get down here. But thankfully we have enough points now that we can hire those. Both of them? Both of them, awesome. But we don't have enough for these things, but that's fine because they're all sets. So we need a couple other buildings set up. The hero's house can be down here, I think, with a giant wind thing on top. And then a Thistle Farmer house, kind of looks like the same thing. But you can go over there. And there's also paths here that we can lay down, so why don't we go ahead and just get those set up in a fun little way, just to connect everything. And then underneath the street lamp, because there's a reason it's there, at least there is now. And now we place the one NPC in the hero's house, which, where do they enter from? Here? Maybe just put you over here then? Yeah, that makes sense. It's looking kind of congested in here. But then the other building gets Rognan himself. And you can go on the carpet, because you're gonna be standing there for a long while, as long as the servers are up. And I still have no idea what this guy is on about. Just throwing, are those coins? Well, either way, let's get another quest. Ooh, down the well? Getting a little bit of exploring going on, but we can only pick between mage and cartographer. This seems like a good first combat quest. So let's go 2 mages in a row. This guy's name is Video Gravity. Interesting, but we can sign off on more things. We need the well and a bakery. And there's the quest item, a divine oval. But also we need a couple of enemies. We could sign off on the set, start unlocking those, and then we would work our way down to the guy here. I want to save on the reprioritizing. So even though this opens up a whole lot, let's see, 13 and 13, that's 26, and then 6 more. Ooh, that actually wouldn't be enough. Unless we expand the town a little bit more. Let's unpack this. So all that's congested now. And then we get 6 points here. Now we need to just expand the city a little more to unlock more points. And getting the bakery in place should do that well enough. And that did it. So now we can unlock Yateb. No idea what you are like. Oh, I thought that was a dog, but it's just a couple of sacks. That's boring. But that also was a set item. So I think if we enter the building here, yeah, there's sacks that are visible now in full color. Also, this place is booming right now. But now we can place down the well dungeon. Why don't we set it up somewhere on the main path here? This looks like a good spot. And then we can actually enter the dungeon and start setting this up. So we have to make sure to make the dungeon easy enough for players to complete, but tough enough to keep it interesting. And there's not a lot of floor space here. There's a whole lot of nothing. But there's a divine oval, and a spawner is where we get our enemies. But first, let's expand the dungeon a little bit. Gain a little bit more down this way. And then we can place down an enemy here right away, I think. Such as ye old spawner. So now there's enemies spawning. Look at that. And there's a lot of them too. Oh my goodness. This might be a little cramped for them. Let's expand it a little more if we can. Okay, so they deleted the spawner. Neat. Now let's just get a little bit of a hallway here, and then we can expand further into a little area here. And that can be where we put the quest item. Oh, but that has a couple of requirements. 3 dungeon spawners and 150 tiles. So we need a couple more spawners in here. Well, you can go there and then maybe over here too. It's kind of a small dungeon and we have a little bit more room than we can expand. But also some players are dying, it looks like. This might be a bit much for a small area like this. But here, let's just get tiles like that going, and that's all that we can expand, really. Oh, and I guess Yateb goes in the bakery. I honestly thought that was a dungeon enemy. Let's get out of here then, into the bakery, and then Yateb can go down. And hey, look, the sacks are there too in the bakery. Okay, so that should help a little bit for that quest. But let's go back down here. Can we expand still, or at all? Maybe if we place a couple of other decorations in here that are not quest related, like some destructibles. I like this idea. A couple of little containers. Overgrown amphora there. An old vase. Ooh, yeah, HP drops. We'll get that going. A couple of those over there. That's expanding the decorating very nicely. And old crates as well. Yeah, these are down in a well, it makes sense. And then maybe a couple of old vases over here too, just so there's a little bit of more HP, and we just leveled up the dungeon. So we can paint more tiles down here, yes. So we can get another room going like this, and that's large enough for the divine oval. But let's do another little side room. And I'm not sure why I was expanding that way. Just want it to be a tiny little area there. And then we can expand it the rest of the way that it can go, hopefully. Something like that. That's looking pretty thin. We don't want any wall hacks happening, but that should work. And that can be where we put the oval. But let's move one of these spawner towers. Oh, we can edit the wave? Still under development. Okay, then. Thank you for that, Windows 98. But what I want to do is move one of these spawner towers into this other room down here, just to ease things up a little bit. And then we can also get some other destructibles in this room, like a couple of better looking barrels for some health orbs that thankfully he uncovered. Although I'm not sure he's gonna get to use it. Maybe he will. And then a spilt urn down here, sure. Because people are crazy with wells like that. And now the divine oval can go all the way over here, into like a treasure room. Maybe over here it can also have a couple of crates that have some beautiful experience. And now they're finding the item. Wow, there is a lot of people in here. This is a whole raid party. Wasn't expecting it to be that severe, but now they should be able to complete the dungeon, or the quest. They're going to talk to the NPC, and the quest is completed. Awesome, we made a dungeon. Okay, so we're still done with the foraging, but let's do another explorer quest just to bounce back and forth between these things. Local water supply is contaminated. Gee, I wonder if it's because of all the monsters in the well. Not enough backlog slots. Okay, so we need to... Oh. Connection lost? What happened there? Can't connect to game server, huh? Okay, I guess we had a bit of a bloat issue. Interact really quickly with the leading chat. Okay, good vibes. Thank you, Ducky. Oh, profile pictures. All right, we got issues to worry about. Lord Richard, hi there. You're my boss? Yes, in case you forgot, this is us building an MMO in this game. Okay, so I run the company, but he's paying for it all. Servers seem to be playing up again. Oh boy, I blame the programming team. We hired that team, a team of one. Our logic is infallible. You do not blame us for this. I told you I thought having just one intern to do all your programming wasn't gonna work out. Oh, so you are blaming me. Interns are cheap. I would know this. So if we take down the demo, can think about expanding. The game is back up and running now? Okay, that's good news. What's the feedback been like? People love this game. I haven't even checked. But the illusion of success is always powerful. Discuss the next milestone payment. Demo server won't be up too much longer, okay. Oh, is that you that's throwing money at everybody? Entertaining the fans? Okay. So now we can use Game Link to, whoa, hi there. Forager's Quest Online. Okay, this is a lot of stuff. And they're also plugging their other game. But let's play this one ourselves. Wow, so we actually get to see what this looks like? Neat. New game. So we need to come up with a really dumb name for a character. And now we get to create our character. Let's just randomize it. Sure, this works. And now we get to start our own game that we made. Wow. This is a developer account. When you get bored or need to get back to work, press escape. Okay. HR is monitoring playtime. Well then, we're actually starting our own game. This is wild. We get to walk around this tiny little thing. Okay, first quest we had. Oh, hi there. You're still throwing money. Hello, adventurer. Yes, you are Lord Richard. Wait, I designed this world. Oh, it's you. Everything is role-playing that's part of my character. Please get back into character. Seems like you're taking away credit from me to serve your own ego. Bruh. This is so dumb. I love it. Okay, now let's go through and try the quests that we made. So we talked to you. You want grass. I was looking out for new recipes. So now we cut down tall grass, which, whoa, oh, wait a second. The shield is left click? That is not how anything works. But we can still cut down the grass, find some seeds, and some other goodies. Man, that UI is big. But then we talk to you, and that should complete the quest. Ah, you're still throwing money at me, you jerk? I don't even know if that's money, you're just griefing at this point. So you like it, and you're willing to buy other things? Cool, quest completed. All right, you jerk. Ha! Yeah, get out of here. We can't actually hurt him. He just hurts us instead. Okay, next quest, the cartographer. Hello. Whoa, we have a torch. Indoors? Don't go near the maps, I guess. But then we talk to you, get the quest. So now we have a map scanner from you to map the world. Wow, So we use our Omnidex. Wonder if it stores data for little creatures, but I already made a reference like that. Ow! Okay, map scanner, equip it. We can't equip this. That's interesting. Is that a bug or a feature? Well, either way, let's try something else. It was one of you that had the mage thing going on, right? Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Can I talk to you? You're kind of, uh-oh. Oh no, am I stuck? Am I stuck in my own game? Let me through, let me through, let me out of here. Oh no, I'm stuck. Maybe let's just get back to work and figure things out. Hello employees, Richard, you're talking to me again. Demo coming to an end. Okay, when are we launching? This is feeling a little meta right now. Well, you told us early 2023, so we're around a year late. Yeah, give or take. So he's hoping we better launch it soon. He's enjoying the game. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, so that's why he set up his character with invincibility. No wonder you're so annoying. And he's just gonna watch the end of the world happen live. You know, I heard about that happening to somebody else, and he just got trapped in the game with all of his NPCs. See you at the apocalypse. Okay then, and we have some external chats too. I just want to get back into the world editor. Game server will be turned off and oh wow. So everybody's gathering to watch the end of the world. Okay then. I just wanted to set up another quest. Maybe we can do that real quick. Nope. Oh, hi there. You're calling? Sure.
My goodness.
Oh, hi.
I am dead. They dead to kill me. Release the monsters. This server will go down in glorious, unbridled chaos. Let no one survive.
Okay. This is so weird. End the call. So there's a whole bunch of monsters that are gonna spawn now. Is that it? Kill every player, empty the bar to win? Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Oh, we spawn monsters. Oh! Oh! Now this is how you end an MMO. No servers will go offline this time or other. Just kill all the players. That is how you do it. Look at all that combat happening. There's 90 players left. We have 20 seconds to do this. More sea bears. More, I don't even know what I'm throwing in here, but we're winning, I think. We have 10 seconds left. We need all the players to go down. Anything that is big, get in there and kill them. We have more monsters alive than players, so I think that's a good thing. Oh. And that was it. The server's offline now. Error 37. No idea what that means. Well, that was unexpected. It was fun. He has half a mind to cancel the game entirely because his character got killed. Cope and seethe, my guy. But the game is great. What was good about it? Watching you get killed. We are a heathen, I guess. Oh goodness, he's just taking credit for all the things, including things that we don't talk about. Good day to you. Okay, goodbye. And that's the end of the demo. Well, that was an explosive finish. And there's a sea bear. Huge sea bear. Well, in any case, I'm sure we can expand on that a whole lot more in the full game of Let's Build a Dungeon. I was having fun with it before it ended like that. And I hope you guys had fun watching it. If you want to see the full game when that releases, then be sure to let me know. Thank you for watching, and sub to Intern. And I would like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, Deviant X, Ancient Elixir, Matthew, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Droopalong, Lily Bites, The Miner Within, DeGarity, Sands, V, Killer Squad, Mousy Mouse Nicholas, Igor Shradi, McKenna Chan, and Liam.